rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast makes me laugh. When I walked into the shelter, I knew she was special.
Even our good friend John Few would have said last Saturday was way too cold for bluegrass music. The temperature will be about 50 degrees warmer this week. The Golden Circle Opry has its first performance of 2017 out at South Jackson Community Center. John is here to give us a preview. Thanks so much for coming today.
Thank you, Haley.
Now, we've never asked you this, but years ago, people turned on their TV sets on Saturday afternoon to watch country music shows.
Yes.
How much of a throwback is the Golden Circle Opry to that kind of era?
We follow that closely, but we don't wear the glittery clothes and things like that. A lot of the old-time music that we have at the Golden Circle Opry originated back in early country or old-time string type music time. So you can see similarities in it.
Yeah. So let's get right down to who you have on the bill Saturday night. First off, it's a group called Jargon. So could you tell us about them and what kind of a group they are?
Jargon is a group that's been with us for 9 years. They've appeared regularly. They're headed up by a gentleman by the name of Darvin Ousley, and Darvin has what I call a certified bluegrass pedigree out of the coal mine areas of West Virginia, and he heads up this band, and we're looking forward to him bringing some of his hard-driving bluegrass to us Saturday evening.
Yeah, that'd be good. So a young man you know quite well is Steve Patterson. He's a well-known gospel singer in this area. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Stephen is my stepson, and he is one of the best contemporary gospel singers in the area. He's asked to take his music to many of the churches in the area, and he's always been the music director at the churches where he attended and sang. And so it's always a special time for me to introduce him. And of course, his mother sits on the front row with the Kleenexes and wipes the tears because he's very special to us.
Right. Now a little bit about your group. On the 2000th edition of Jackson 24/7, we had your group Providence Road to actually play for us, which we really appreciate. What are some of the songs you're going to do this weekend?
Well, on the January show, we tend to lean towards gospel music and religious type music. However, we will throw some regular bluegrass in and all. We really haven't set our schedule yet. We're going to have a practice session this evening, in fact. And so we'll be setting our schedule, but I can guarantee you things like Family Bible and the Long Black Train will be there.
Now your fiddle player, Kara Ann Phillips, learned how to play at a very young age. Could you tell us a little bit about her talent?
I could tell you this about Kara Ann. If it's got strings on it, she can play it and play it well. Her voice just penetrates and is really amazing to listen to. She also has her own band, which we all play in it for her, and it's a Celtic group called the Minstrels. So we're very loaded with talent because we have two other members, Gary Spraggins and Rob White, that are first class.
Now with about 45 seconds left, let's get to the most important thing here. What time Saturday night do people need to get there, and how do people get to the South Jackson Community Center? Okay,
the music on stage actually starts at 5 p.m. and you can come as early as 3:30 just to enjoy. That's kind of the thing a lot of people do, but it'll be at the South Jackson Community Center. That's on Highway 18 South. It's only 1 mile from Highway 45 at the junction with Highway 18. And then the parking lot's lit. We'll keep a light on inside.
All right, thanks so much for being here today. Coming up, Dr. Martha Robinson will bring us details on the Martin Luther King Day celebration this coming Monday. She'll be with us in just 60 seconds.
Want to make your life a little easier? Now you can manage your Jackson Energy Authority account online. View statements, pay your bill, set up reminders, or recurring payments. Spend more time with your family, not your bills. It's easy. Just visit www.jaxenergy.com anytime and sign up. Make your life a little easier with online bill pay from Jackson Energy Authority.
Every day we hear of friends, family, and co-workers who are rushed to the hospital after an accident or for surgery. Every year, patients in West Tennessee served by Lifeline Blood Services require 27,000 units of blood and blood products. As a result, over 500 blood donors are needed every week. Visit our website now at lifelinebloodserve.org or call 427-4431. Lifeline Blood Services. Give blood. Save lives.
Monday, the entire nation observes the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King. Jackson is no exception.
The local chapter of the NAACP has a big day planned. Here to give us a rundown is Dr. Martha Robinson of the University of Memphis-Lambeth. Thank you so much for being with us today, Dr. Robinson.
Thank you so much. We appreciate this opportunity. We're very excited about the slate of activities that we have planned for MLK Day.
Okay, and one of the annual traditions is the Martin Luther King Day breakfast. Could you tell us about the plans for that?
Okay, well, the breakfast begins at 8:30 at the T.R. White Sportsplex, and we're so honored this year to have Dr. Jesse Douglas as our primary speaker. And Dr. Douglas was actually a contemporary of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He actually marched with him. So, you know, we're very honored to have him available for this. And we'll have lots of participation from area community leaders and from our higher ed community as well. We'll have students participating from Lane College, Union University, University of Memphis, and some school-aged children as well. And so the breakfast takes place there at T.R. White Sportsplex, and there will be lots of presentation, creative art displays as well. And of course, you know, an opportunity to interact with Dr. Douglas. And then following that, we'll have the historic commemorative march. All the marchers will assemble at T.R. White, and will march from T.R. White down to Mount Zion Baptist Church, where a rally will take place.
Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we do have rain in the forecast on Monday. If the weather holds off, I think you already outlined the parade route. Who can participate in that parade?
Well, we're inviting the entire community to participate. And one of the things that was a hallmark of the civil rights movement was that people of all races, all ages participated in that. And the entire community unified around a central theme, and that was equity, freedom, and unity for all. And so we're reflecting on that this year. So we're inviting the entire community to participate. We will have a bus available, you know, for those who might need to ride, or if the weather becomes you know, so rainy that people are not comfortable walking, then we will drive that route. And then we will still have the rally at Mount Zion Baptist Church.
And I believe you also touched on this, but could you talk more about the focus of the downtown observation after the parade?
We're very excited about this rally because what we're going to do is, as a collective community, look at, explore, identify ways to unify us. You know, we've had an extremely contentious election season, probably the most contentious in recent history. And so on the heels of that, we're all looking for ways to, you know, come together as a city, as a community, and as a nation. And so we will have speakers that will address that very theme. We'll also have some elected officials who will share with us their plans, you know, to move us forward as a community, as a city, and as a nation. I think in Jackson, we're very fortunate in that our city has looked at efforts to unify throughout the year. We've had a season of unity. And so we're continuing that very, very important theme.
Now, you mentioned that we're going to have some speakers at this event. Can you go ahead and give us a quick outline of the events of the day after the march?
Okay. Well, after the march, as I said earlier, we'll have a unity rally at Mount Zion Baptist Church. And then once that's over at approximately 1:30 or so, then people will disperse to various areas in the city to just observe a day of service. That's one of the hallmarks of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy, that call to service. So some people will be serving at RIFA. We'll have a readathon for children, and then some will participate in health fairs at the NAACP office on North Church Street. And then the finale for the MLK Day of Service is a unity service at Inglewood Baptist Church that begins at 6 o'clock.
Okay, and we don't have much time left, but could you recap for everyone the time the breakfast starts Monday morning and where?
The breakfast begins at 8:30 at TR White Sportsplex on Monday morning.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, coming up, the rain continues, and don't look for it to end anytime soon.
Thomas will have a final look at a wet Wednesday right after this timeout.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.